Hey guys, I'm back again and I'm going to show you some airbrush looks with pinup inspiration. I'm just applying my Clarions Prep and Prime. This gives a soft finish look underneath the airbrush. It fills in any fine lines and pores, so I love this stuff. It gives a very dreamy look. And I just use very little bit piece size. I'm using my portable Dinair airbrush system that's rechargeable. And I'm using two different color foundations, and it's a soft glow with Dinair. It is the 117 for a brighter highlight around the eyes, lips, and mouth, and then the soft glow 130 for cheeks, and that kind of just does a light contour for me, so cheeks and the majority of the face. So that way I'm using two different shades, and either one is actually not my exact skin color, so I kind of blend them, a really light and a really darker, and that seems to work well. And that is my little container where I'm blowing out my extra airbrush makeup. And I'm just doing my eyes with stripped, sorry. It's just a lighter color as a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm making sure I'm shaking well. That's my Cinnabar red. I'm doing my cheeks with that as well. I'm going to do around my eyes, a little bit underneath and on the corners. And I'm using my airbrush stencil from Dinair. I'm just making sure it's even on both sides. So now I'm going in with a chocolate brown, and I'm just using it on the corners to blend out some of that red and just give it more of an ombre effect, which may not be traditional pinup, but it's my look, and I hope you like it too. You can definitely blend your colors. And I'm also going to go in with a soft black and do my corners and extend to give that look of a long cat eye. Not done yet. I've got my eyebrow stencil. I'm going to go in. I have naturally black eyebrows. I'm going in and just building it slightly from the bottom up. And I'm just defining it on the bottom first and then doing my ends and corners. And I have unique eyebrows. I love them. You may not, but I'm not taking my points off, so you can keep yours around. Anyway, I'm going in and just evening that out. I don't go too dark just because I have black hair, but I just do it enough so I pop a little bit. And I keep it quite natural looking. And this would be a pinup airbrush look I would use for the day. It's not super dark, but it gives a lot of emphasis on the corners, and it's just really beautiful and fun. And now I'm going in with my soft black and just going around the eye and doing the corners and creating that layered effect. So I'm going to go in there and just fine tune. I am going in with my light bronze highlight to pop the inner corners of my eye to bring some light in there. I'm doing a little highlight on my brow, on the very top ridge, and on the highlights of my cheek, tip of the nose, and my mouth. I love using a little bit of shimmer. I'm going in with a liquid liner. This is one of the few products I use that is an airbrush, and I love that deep, dark, precise line. It's just something I like to do. I'm just putting it on the rounder part of the inner corner, and then my airbrush just blends with it. And I'm doing just a touch of a MAC. This is a limited edition powder, and I'm just doing a touch of it on the cheekbone. Really, the light bronze was the major highlight. Going in with my Duo glue, and I'm going to add in my lashes. They are a thick strip black lash. I just got them in a pack of 12 from a wig store. I just like the dramatic effect they have. On me, they look quite natural because of my hair. And I'm just giving that a few seconds to dry. And if you've never worked with a Duo glue, it looks white, but it dries clear. And then when it's almost dry, I go in with my liner and just cover it over to make sure it's fresh and crisp. These lashes I have to bend just a little bit, fit those in the corners. They're a little bit stiffer. There we go. And now I'm going to go in with mascara. I like to seal my bottom lashes to my fake lashes. It opens up the eye and creates a pop. And especially if you're going to do for photo or cameras, I do this to all my clients. I'm going in with my liner. It's just a L'Oreal liner. I love it because it's pointed and allows me to do really nice fine edges or wide edges, whatever I like. And I like to do those inner corners so they just look perfect. And I'm just going to go in and show you. I'm just adjusting the light. And now I'm lining the lips with a cherry lip liner from MAC. I just like to have it nice and defined. I use a MAC Clear Wax Eyebrow pencil around my lip to catch any red. It doesn't take my airbrush makeup off, so I love it for that. And I just take a Q-tip, and if I go over the lines and make a mistake, I just clean it up and the wax picks it up, and it doesn't take my airbrush makeup off because it is clear wax. And now I'm going in with my Retro Matte from Wet n Wild, which I love. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial on how to do airbrush makeup with a pinup edge. And I would say it's a little bit more modern retro, but definitely I tried to keep the feel of the winged look. And I love this, doing my makeup this way. I love airbrush, and I've been doing it for quite a while, and I airbrush makeup every day. I do use, as you saw, occasional products like liner in here and lip liner and lips, and I change it up. Like sometimes I do airbrush, but I like variety, so I like to change things around and see what kind of looks I get. So I hope you like it, and please remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to do that below. Thank you.